like many other breeding programs, focusing upon increasing dollar value return per acre, first and foremost, higher yields, grades, disease and insect resistance, virus and nematode resistance, drought, and aflatoxin resistance, improved shelling characteristics, better processing qualities, longer shelf life, and enhanced flavor and nutrition. To that end, we've released here is 8 new high-yielding runner-type varieties, and I'll go into these in a little more detail. Georgia 6G or 06G is a high-yielding TSWV-resistant runner-type variety that was released in 2006. Intermediate runner growth habit, dark green leaf color, medium maturity, similar to the old Georgia green, high levels of TSWV resistance, and large runner seed size. Has proven to be very productive and stable across many different environments, and has shown excellent for the runner market trade. Georgia green is similar to Georgia 6G, except it's a smaller cultivar. It has good TSWV and CBR resistance, and it's more of a medium runner seed size, medium maturity, and also has proven excellent for the runner market type here in the southeast. Georgia-07W was released in 2007. The W stands for white mold resistance. This one is a little more of a runner growth habit, also medium maturity, high level of TSWV and white mold or stem rot resistance, and it's looked quite well under all sorts of different growing conditions, particularly with high incidence of sclerotium rhamnosus or white mold. In 2009, we released Georgia-09B. This is a Howell Lake TSWV resistant runner type cultivar. Has intermediate runner growth habit, medium maturity, very similar to Georgia green, which was a recurrent parent used in the development. High level of TSWV resistance and medium runner seed size. Does have the Howell Lake, low in Lino Lake oil chemistry, and a lower total saturated fat, and excellent roasted peanut flavor for the runner market. Georgia-10T, this is a high-yielding, very high level of TSWV resistant runner type variety, later maturing though, but it has a large seed size, good stability even at reduced seeding rates, and high percentage of total sound mature kernel grade. I'll show you that in a little bit. And should be excellent for the early planting window backing up into April. In 2012, we released Georgia-12Y. This is a high-yielding, high TSWV and white mold resistant runner type cultivar. Runner growth habit, dark green leaf color, medium late maturity, a little later than 7W. Has very high level, like I said, of TSWV and white mold or stem rot resistance. Good performance and stability across many different environments, and I've added in reduced input tests because even without any fungicide or insecticide, but with irrigation and in good rotation, this one has performed quite well under those conditions. 1.5 to 2 tons to the acre. It should be another excellent runner type for early planting option and possibly reduce inputs. In 2013, we released Georgia-13M. This is a high-yielding, also Howell Lake TSWV resistant runner type cultivar. Intermediate runner growth habit, and I put medium plus maturity, a little bit later. High level of TSWV resistance with a high percentage of medium seed size, good stability and performance across many different environments, and should prove to be excellent for the Howell Lake runner market trade here in the southeast. And finally, Georgia-14N, which released just this past year. This is a high-yielding Howell Lake TSWV and root knot nematode resistant runner type cultivar. Intermediate runner growth habit, medium plus maturity also, medium green leaf color, high levels of TSWV and root knot nematode resistance, good performance and stability across many different environments here in the southeast, and it should be excellent high elect runner type with a medium runner seed size, smaller seed size as compared to 6G for field areas with high root knot nematode populations. Let's look at some of the results over a 3-year period. This is looking at the average yield from 2012 through 2014 of 12 runner type varieties. You can see over here on the left is the percent tomato spotted wilt virus, and tomato spotted wilt virus has not gone away. It's still here, and you can see the performance over these 3 years of 6G still performs quite well. This is at mid-season rating, about a 3% TSWV, and you can see as you go across here, it go up to almost 13%, which is still not high, but still significant, particularly when you start looking at towards the end of the season. You can see those that were low in the mid-season now are up over 20% incidence. Georgia 6G, 10T, 12Y, 13M, all very similar. Right there at the 8% total disease incidence over a 3-year period. Yield kind of reflects the disease incidence in reverse. We see Georgia-12Y coming out on top in yield, followed closely by 13M, 6G, and 7W. And now let's look at grade. I mentioned Georgia-10T. It's consistently shown a high percent grade or total sound mature curdle grade over several years. Georgia 14N, the new one, also very good. 6G, 7W, 9B, and greener, all very similar with having good grades. And of course, the combination of those is what counts. But first, let's look at seed count per pound. We've got quite a variation now among these new varieties as far as seed size. Georgia-13M is back towards the old Georgia green size, seed size. High count, about 800 seed per pound. You can see it's followed by 14M, 12Y, and some of the Florida lines, and of course the larger seeded varieties like Georgia-6G, Tip Guard, and Florida 07 towards the larger seed size. So from about 600 to 800, about 200 seed per pound more in some of these smaller varieties, so it should help a little on seed cost. Dollar value return per acre, that's the bottom line. Amongst these, Georgia-12Y, 6G, 13M, all neck and neck up here. Little drop, but if you look at past 3-year comparisons, say of 11, 12, 13 averages, or 10, 11, 12 3-year averages, these 4 right here may switch places from time to time, but they usually are coming out on top in our yield test, variety trials. So with that, I'll conclude, and I guess we'll delay questions.